On there, YouTube. I know it's been forever and a day since you fools have seen me last. Well, I wouldn't call you fools. I'm the fool because I haven't been on here in a while. I know you haven't seen me in forever and a day, and you've been kind of worried about me. Like, where'd that little bastard go or run off to? Did he quit on us? No, I didn't quit on you guys. I just had some stuff going on where I couldn't do reviews. Now, what I'm reviewing today is the Turbo V2 by Ohm Nation and Tobacco. And I know it's weird, you guys. I know what you guys are probably thinking. Well, what? You're not going to review the Kennedy as much as you've used that son of a bitch? No, no, and I'm not. I'm not, and I'll say why. I like the Kennedy a lot. I like Mr. Kennedy right here a fucking lot, like a lot, a lot, a lot. And I didn't think it would be fair if I reviewed my favorite atomizer that I've owned since I started vaping and getting into RDAs and Jennies and shit like that, because I would probably gush way too hard and I would probably fly over all of the flaws that I've gotten used to with the Kennedy that would need to be addressed. So I was talking to one of the subscribers that I see just about every week, Justin, and I was telling him, I was like, I don't really think people want to really hear my loud ass mouth about what flavor I like and what flavor I don't like, and this, and that, and the other. I said, when people see vape, they want to go and say, hey, I want to see a equipment review. He's like, why don't you do the Sigelli, the little 150 TC Sigelli you got? And I told him, I said, well, I don't think it would be a fair review because I can't never get my temp control to work because I don't really know how to build with nickel. I've never sat down and tried to figure it out completely. The couple of times that I've tried to do it, it's pissed me off. And I haven't done it. So, there's that. But before we get into that, I was just going to let you guys know, those of you who use headphones might want to turn your shit down or not use your headphones today because this little thing is really high-pitched, and I don't want somebody getting, somebody getting a headache because I take a hit off this thing like I'm fixing to. So if you got headphones in, I'm going to give you 4, 3, 2... So anyway, now I've taken a hit off the damn thing. Now I feel better. So anyway, like I said, we were talking about it, and I was like, I don't think it would be a fair review for me to say the chamber control don't work where the fuck on this thing, and da-da-da-da-da, and me to bash it because I can't get it to work. I was like, so I will leave that to people who are more skilled at building than I am. He was like, well, that sounds fair. And then we got talking about it some more, and he was like, why don't you do your Kennedy? And I said, for the same reason, like I just explained, if I did the Kennedy, I would gush. Because I like it way too much. And I would overlook the shit that is that would technically be kind of wrong with it, that I don't really see as wrong with it because I've gotten used to it and I like it. So he was like, well, I've got this Turbo V2. Next time you come by, why don't you give me a heads up, and I'll bring it up here. So I was like, all right. And that was like 2 months ago, I think. And I've used the shit out of it every day since. I put the Kennedy in my vape bag here, and it kind of hurt my feelings to do that. I kind of hurt Mr. Kennedy's feelings right there to do that too. But I wanted to use this thing for a while and really see what it's like, and I actually like it quite a bit. Damn, Sigelli cut off. Anyway, that's what I get for fucking with the battery door, right? So, to better understand the Turbo V2, what we got to do is we got to take a look at it, right? I can't just talk about it and not show you guys shit, right? That's fucked up, So, from what I can gather about the thing, I haven't been able to adjust the 510 pin because I have been kind of skittish to like pull it out, like unscrew it and then all that shit. So, as far as I know, it's non-adjustable, but you can take it out in order to clean. I guess you could take out the center pin in order to try to like clean it up if you wanted to go that deep. The threads on it have been really nice. It's got these nice little heat sinks right here that try to keep a lot of the heat away from the mod that the deck makes. So that's pretty cool. I think the damn thing sounds like a Honda lawnmower with a turbocharger on it when you rip it really hard. So it's kind of funny. It is supposed to have dual airflow control where you can sit there and you can slice it, bring it down. But one of mine popped the fuck off like an asshole. So yeah, it didn't work out very good for me. And as far as I can tell, I think this thing is honestly meant to be a dual coil use only, unless you snap one off like I did, and then just drop it down in the barrel and only use one. But then if you want to use two and you want to adjust your airflow, I'd buy a new AFC or just buy a new one. It's only from where I found it on eBay, it was only $13. But the air intake is pretty cool. I'm gonna call it air intake because we are dealing with something called the turbo, so might as well use some car terms, right? So the air intake is these nice little Chinese characters, which I think is actually pretty cool. It's quite a bit of airflow, and this thing juices up pretty quick. As you guys can see, I cleaned it up right before I sat there and I started hitting it, and it's already juicing up. It's got pretty good O-rings. It's got a 3-post deck on it, and it's got a decent little juice well in it. I don't really want to take my cotton out because if I do, I don't have a way to like play Movie Magic and pause and put two videos together and make it one and all that shit because I don't have my computer anymore. My computer and my camera went in LA on me. That means no longer available. For those of you who don't know what that car term is. So on the airflow control area, you got this nice little cute little fan inside of there that's sandwiched in, and that's where all your noise comes from. As you can see, it does spin. I've only had it hang up on me a few times, like where it would get like kind of, I guess it would get a little bit too wet and it wouldn't want to spin, but I would just sit there and put quite a bit of air through it, and it would free itself up. And that's pretty much how I clean the little fan out too. So you got that. It's been a pretty sturdy little mod, or well, Addy, excuse me. Considering the one airflow thing did pop off on it, but that's because I was playing with way too low of a build on it, and I had it kind of closed off, and it got hot. So that was fuck, son of a bitch. Where'd it go? All right, sorry, shit. I'm trying not to drop anything here, and I dropped something anyway. All right, so anyway, it comes with two options for mouthpieces. One is this piece of Pyrex glass that takes and fits on this O-ring right here, right up here. Just fits down on it just like so. And it's actually wider than the actual incoming airflow would come through from the barrel. And then you got this nice little 510 drip tip thing that goes over it as well. And it's got little heat sinks on it too, which is kind of cool. And then it's got the little surround. The little surround right here is hollow, so I guess that would help with some of the heat transfer to your drip tip, since you would have a more restricted flow with a regular drip tip to keep it from heating up. So yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. I like it. For $13 on eBay, I can't really say that it's a bad deal. As far as I see, I don't see it being that bad of a deal. It'd kind of be one of those novelty things for me if I still had a turbocharged car and be like, yeah, man, I'm always turboed. Everywhere I go, I got a turbo. But people be like, well, you're fucking walking right now. Yeah, but I still got a turbo, bitch. Go there on them. Be like, boom, I still got a fucking turbo. No, you don't. You just look at them. Yeah, I do. They said my Addy, baby. Not in my Audi, but in my Addy. Some people you had to clarify that with, especially with my accent. So anyway, I like it. For $13, it's not bad. It puts out clouds, obviously. Even if you take off if you take off the airflow control ring, or airflow control and the turbo fan, and you just hit it like this right here. It still hits pretty quick. It still hits hard. I know that seems like a retarded thing to do, but it's quieter. It's a lot quieter that way. And when my wife is having shitty days and doesn't want to hear that thing, and I don't have my Kennedy put together and ready to go, I'll pop off the little turbo fan and play silent. I'll run silent, run deep, But it's a good little bastard. I like it. The flavor is it's okay. I mean, it's not as great as the Kennedy is. I think the Kennedy's got great flavor for my own personal benefit. That's hell, that's my flavor Addy. It blows clouds too, but not. I mean, I think this thing actually blows a little bit harder clouds than my Kennedy does. So there's that. But it blows pretty decent clouds, for what it is, and I think it produces decent flavor. Like I said, it's not the greatest damn flavor I've ever had in my life, but it's not the worst either. I've had some atomizers that sucked on flavor, and definitely sucked on cloud production. Like they were restricted as fuck, so there was no cloud. There was no clouds for adult. There was still clouds, but there wasn't like whoa, and the flavor wasn't there. So there's that. And then I've had ones that are wide open as shit. It's kind of like this one, and they have no flavor whatsoever either, and they still didn't produce the clouds that this thing does. So I kind of like it. So yeah, I'm not exactly gonna put a link in the description of where to get it, because I mean I got mine from a subscriber, and I found it on eBay. When I googled it earlier before I started trying to shoot this video for like the 10th time, everywhere I've seen, like I think Vapor DNA was out of stock, and there's a couple of other places that I had looked that were out of stock of it. But there was I did click one eBay ad, and eBay had it, and I had it for like $12-13, and he had like 8 of them left. So there's that. You can always you can find just about anything you want to on eBay. Hell, find a damn car on eBay. Hell, why not find a daggum old ass damn turbo V2 RDA? So that being said, I appreciate you guys for watching and taking time out of your day today to watch me be retarded with this thing. Just let me know if what you thought about the review in the comments below. I always welcome the comments. If you guys want to talk to me about different points, different tips, go for it. I'm gonna try to do a mod review next when I get the chance. I'm really considering buying that new Ohm Nation one, the one that takes the 26650 and all that shit, because you're supposed to do temperature control with Kanthal, which sounds like a great idea for me. And I'm not talking about the G2. I forget what it's called. I think it's the Ohm Slice or Home Slice. I forget what it's called. It's the new one, the 26650 one. I'm thinking about trying to get my hands on one of those and play with it for a while and then review it. So appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Hopefully next time it's actual mod, like a mod review. Hopefully. So later, guys.